Are we officially a country of tenants living in our own house? Elbows up, we all chant in unison. And yet we pay rent to drive on our own highways, we pay tolls to move our own goods across borders, and we're so terrified of owning our own infrastructure that we won't even break ground on a project unless we can find a foreign master to own it for us. Why do we insist on being architects of our own dependency? But we're finally thinking sovereign when it comes to buying fighter jets. We're currently witnessing a massive shift in how Canada approaches its national security. There's serious talk about pivoting towards Swedish-made tech, like the Gripen fighter, not just because of the specs, but because of sovereignty. Ottawa is finally realizing that if you don't control your own data, supply chain and maintenance, you don't actually control your own air force. You're just a customer at the mercy of someone else's political whims. It's a smart, hard-learned strategy. But here's the kicker. Sweden didn't build their prosperity by selling off their airports, their oil and minerals, or their highways to the highest private bidder. They keep the keys to their own house because they know that once you sell the floorboards to pay for the roof, you're not a homeowner anymore, you're a tenant. We are letting billionaires extract wealth, and we're selling off our infrastructure to pay for the repairs of our broken systems. It's a fire sale mentality that treats our resources like items in a liquidation bin, rather than the foundation of our long-term prosperity and resilience. Yes, we should certainly have free trade with the US, but we should demand a resource model like Sweden's. If we're smart enough to realize that buying jets from the wrong foreign power creates a dependency trap, then why aren't we applying that same logic to the ground beneath our feet? We need to tell our leaders that buying Swedish jets where we own the infrastructure makes sense. But in addition, let's learn what else the Swedes can teach us. Our resources belong to Canadians, and we need partners in industry that can embrace that reality. It's our future, not just their bottom line. It's time we stop acting like a resource colony and start acting like a country that owns its own house. Let's not repeat the great Canadian mistakes of the oil sands, potash resource, the wheat board, and the 407 mistakes. And for the love of country, throw that sell our airports idea into the manure pile. Because if we don't wise up, we aren't just selling our resources, we're selling our sovereignty and our destiny at the same time. This is rum-soaked sailor, weathering the storm. WTS out.